Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in the Season of Discovery. Last episode, we completed a couple of ZFs, Sulfur Axe, and today we are in Nomergon, and we should hit level 50 today, so I'm excited for that. I have to give or to the Paladin tank we have in our group. Yeah, I'm excited for level 50, guys. We can now start preparing for the Sunken Temple raid. And hopefully we get some loot in this raid. I'm trying to get the map piece that we sold for 50 gold. I don't know if I should have done that. Could have been a mistake. But, yeah, we'll eventually get it. Thing is, I need the gold for consumables. Well, I thought I did. For Sunken Temple. Because they are pretty damn expensive. And raid leaders are supposedly pretty picky nowadays. You have to have your consumes and your raid buffs, and supposedly checking logs is pretty damn popular as well. I'm not going to have any logs, but I can at least, I guess, try to sneak in a group and get some. Go. And yeah, if you guys have noticed, we now have a different UI. Use an LV UI. I like this more than the regular UI, especially for raiding. And what we have in the middle here is a Weetora that I got from Lego.io. And it just makes, you know, doing your rotation a little bit easier. Shows your timers pretty much right in the middle of the screen. And all the abilities you want to track. Alright, so let's see what dropped here. Volatile Concoction Belt. Cloth Belt that improves your chance to hit with all spells and attacks by 1% and increases damage and healing done by 12. You don't want that. And the Necronomicon. Or Necronomicon, whatever you guys want. I think it's Nomicon, probably Nomicon, who knows. Offhand, 2 intellect, 2 spirit, 3 shadow resist. Increases damage and healing done by magical spells and effects back to 14. I don't want that either. Yeah, there's quite a bit of raid prep that we have to do. I probably need to start focusing on professions. Thinking about getting engineering up first. If you are a plate wearer, the best professions you can get is, I think, engineering and blacksmithing. There's some best in slot shoulders and helmet you can get from blacksmithing. But I think we'll level up engineering first and then blacksmithing second. That's going to be the plan. I'm probably going to need an alt to help me with that. So I might decide to start leveling up my priest. And get him to have herbalism mining. The way I'll level up the priest is pretty casual. I'll just do Nomergons every time it's up for my priest, and we'll slowly get gear and XP and make our way to level 50. Because I know if I just level up mining on the Paladin, which I probably will do, turn PvP mode on. Okay, turn it on. Yeah, it's on. Thought they wanted it off. And I'll link the LUI import in the description below. And if you're interested in this weak aura, it's on a website called Wago, WAGO.io. And I believe the creator's name is Sabi Maru. It's the one I liked out of all of them. It's SABIMARU. Shout out to him for making this weak aura. There's many of them on there though, so if you don't like this one, there's other ones for Red Paladin. For pretty much every class in the game, you can get a weak aura on Wago.io. Yeah, I wonder if we'll hit level 50 from doing this. No, we're gonna get a lot of XP from the bosses. The thing I need to do is make a weak aura for the automatic crowd pummeler buff. Just like an attack speed buff. Looking for a potential guild/raiding team. Maybe. Look into it. You can just message me that. Seems like there's a lot of people recruiting nowadays. And I guess Red Paladins are wanted for the buffs they bring to the group. They do bring quite a bit of buffs. You usually probably want to stack Red Paladins. Or at least have like 2 to 3. In the group. Alright, so the acidic waders dropped. Cloth boots, 10 intellect, 5 spirit, 5 nature resist. Increases damage and healing done by magical spells and effects by up to 11. Don't want that. Don't want these. And Toxic Revenge 2 dropped. It's a dagger. 34.2 damage, chance on hit, deals 30 nature damage every 5 seconds to an enemy in an 8-yard radius around the caster. It's kind of cool. Looks like everybody needs buffs. It's another good thing about this weak aura. It tells me when people lost their buffs. So try to rebuff everybody. Supposedly they need kings. I think the tank's doing kings. And I'm doing might. And wisdom. But yeah, I haven't done raiding in a while since ICC, so looking forward to doing it again for a little bit. All right, everybody's buffed up. get a swing timer going. I think this might be a swing timer here. This pink bar. Yeah, it is. That's so cool. It's pretty important for red, supposedly. I have a lot to work on, but only my rotation is red. But we'll try to get better. We'll get better over time. And I'm probably going to level this character up to 60 as well when Phase 4 comes out. I think Paladin's going to be really good at 60. Just have a feeling. I don't know how red will be, but I have a feeling that Pro Paladin's going to be amazing. Maybe we'll do a little bit of tanking. I do need to do some more Zul'Faraks to get Salt Raise the Lasher, the sword, Custom Slot sword. Maybe we'll tank some dungeons and I'll try to res the swords. It's probably the best way to get those swords, to be honest. We've seen them both drop in the last dungeon we did. And we didn't get either of them. And that was I think my second time seeing one of the swords and my first time seeing the first sword.
5.
All right, here we go, Crowd Pummeler.
3, 2,
Let's
1.
not die. Knocked off. Okay, stay behind him. There we go. Use Crowd Pummeler and start doing damage. Oh, someone got knocked off. Kind of close. Gotta watch out here. Oh no! I got knocked off. Gosh. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. I couldn't tell which way he was pointing. I should have looked at the shoes. It's rough. We're not going to get the XP from this. I knew it was going the wrong way. But they'll kill it. Wonder what dropped. I think Crowd Pummeler's res, but we already have it. Still need to work on that mechanic. I usually get hit by it. I think I'm like 50-50 on it. Alright, Tinker's wrist wraps dropped. 6 intellect, 7 spirit, increases healing done by 18. Yeah, I messed up there. Cogmaster's Claw. Fist weapon, 6 strength, 6 agility, 5 stamina, 30.5 damage per second. And I checked out the Sunken Temple raid. There's a mechanic I'm a little worried about. It's sort of like that one, but it's 2 dragons and they wing buff it. And there's this circle in the middle of the room that drops you down to your death. So you got to watch out for that. I have a feeling I'm going to get hit with that mechanic a couple times. I hope I don't. You have to position yourself in a good spot so you don't fall through the hole. I have a feeling I'm going to fall through that maybe a couple times. Just got to focus more on mechanics than doing damage. Alright, let's have a drink here. Yeah, we just need 9K, 9.5K. Might get that off the next boss, who knows? As long as I don't die. I haven't died at this boss yet. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Right. We are on X. And it looks like range is on square. Let's buff everybody up while they're pulling the boss.
Justice!
Alright, here we go. shit. You gotta watch it. Move out of the way. Let's get back in there. Move away from X. Decent amount of damage there. X just keeps getting that debuff. Alright, we didn't die that time, so that was good. Cloak of Invention dropped. Increases healing done by 15. Restores 2 mana per second, 7 intellect, 6 spirit. Machinist gloves, leather gloves. Not bad. Let's see what they're all about. 84 armor, 6 agi, 7 stamina. Improves your chance to hit with all spells and attacks by 1%. And plus 30 attack power when fighting mechanical units. Not bad for Nomergon. Not the greatest for... Should probably use this instead of these Krubba's Cubby gauntlets. Yeah, not the greatest for anything else. It's really just for Nomergon. And the power depleted legs we already have. Alright, so we just need 5.2k. Maybe the next boss will give us that. We got around like 4k from this boss. I think we had 2 bosses left. I think we're waiting on the tank here. We're having some rolling issues. Somebody rolled 3 times. Guess they really wanted the item. And for some reason, the music is not in this area.
Warning! Warning! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
think we're still waiting on the tank. That's the thing that kind of sucks about having the tank as the loot master. It slows the raid down by quite a bit. Like when I was raiding with my guild way back when I was tanking, we decided not to have them do loot because kind of want the tank to keep on moving. So the raid's momentum keeps up. I think the best person to have as a loot master is probably a hunter. Because they have, you know, aspect of the cheetah, they can catch up, and they're also a range class. I think healers and tanks should probably not be loot masters. But hunters are considered to be like designated like pullers too in classic raids. They range pull for the tank most of the time. Or pull stuff to the tank. Because they got like, you know, long range weapons. And if they ever get into threat issues, they can just feign death and then drop aggro to the tank. You can also misdirect aggro to the tank as well. Yeah, maybe hunters aren't the best. Maybe if you had 2 hunters, you have one for loot, the other one for helping with pulling. Only 4.6k, guys, is all we need. I think this boss will probably get us 50. Next one here. It's been quite the journey. I think it's been, what, 4 days to play this character to get to 50. It's a lot of AFK, though. So I'd say I'll just go around it in 4 days, I guess. There's a decent amount of time where I'm just hanging out in an Iron Forge or some rested area, trying to get into a group. And travel time's a big one too. I think that's the biggest time sink in Classic WoW, just traveling around the world. But that's what makes it feel like a world, right? There isn't really like a need to travel, or like traveling doesn't take any time, then the game sort of doesn't really feel like a world at all. And I think that was like the problem with retail and why they turned flying mounts into like an achievement back in Legion. Maybe Battle for Azeroth that started? Maybe it was Warlords of Draenor, I'm not too sure, but you used to have to get an achievement to earn flying. And it would usually come in a later patch of the expansion. I thought that was a good thing because it made, like, you know, traveling around the new zone necessary. You know, you can just fly from point A to point B. But I think they've changed that in Dragonflight with dragon riding. I'm pretty sure you just get that right away. There's mixed opinions on it. Some people really like being able just to travel by flying, and some people don't. I don't really mind it. But I think there's like the first patch should be, you know, on with no flying. I think one of the problems was with Warlords of Draenor and previous expansions, it was like multiple patches, like an entire year of not being able to fly, and I think that's a little too much. But flying really does make the world seem much smaller than it is. And we will see that in Cataclysm, guys. We're going to be able to fly all over Azeroth. And yeah, you're just going to be zipping around from dungeon to dungeon. All right, so we need 4.2k, guys, for level 50. Let's see if we get that here. We just got to make sure we don't die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we died last time we were here, so pay attention. It's like split between the chicken. There's the egg there. Put that down. We got wrecked. Stay out of the breath. We're going to dragon here for a second. We're a little too high on this one. Switch to this one here. Put the Crusader debuff on him. I want to check for the fire.
Headache down.
Wants to go on the dragon. Do that. He's a little high. Oh man, sitting in that fire. Bathing in it. The dragon's getting pretty low. We can switch to probably this guy here. Chicken. Chicken's going down pretty quick now. We're gonna switch again. There's the egg. We gotta get that down. It's pretty split pretty evenly. There we go, level 50. We did it. We're going to run out now. That was an awesome way to hit level 50. We're going to get 5 out of 5 Vengeance, guys. That will give us a 15% bonus to physical and holy damage we deal for 8 seconds after dealing a critical strike from a weapon, swing, spell, or an ability. So there we go, guys. We made it level 50. Check/played 4 days, 5 hours, 42 minutes, and 34 seconds. Show you guys here. I can unlock this. There it is. Not bad. I need to change my UI here to have like a chat on this side so you guys can see what's dropping and stuff like that. I'll get that going later. Forgot about that. Yeah, hopefully we get the net, guys. That'd be amazing. I don't think he's really giving out loot right now. I think we're just going to do all the loot after this boss here. And when the raid's done, we'll head back to, I think, Ironforge, and we'll see if we have any new abilities we can learn from the trainer. And then I think we'll start focusing on ruins. Need to get quite a few ruins. There we go.
Usurpers! Nomergan is mine!
Let's see what dropped here. I think the Paladin picked it up. Here we go. Use the bombs. There. Still got the Crusader debuff on the boss. It just allows us to do more holy damage. Oh, bomb. Gotta get out of that fire, man. So let's hit him here. First robot down. We drink here? No. Debuff up on him. I don't know who we have dealing with the bombs, but it's gotta be somebody. We're freezing. Our movement speed is slowed by 5%. That's what happens when that bomb blows up. Running out of mana too. I wonder if as a paladin we need to carry mana pots. Probably not. They have that much of an issue with
My machines are the future! They'll destroy you all!
Wish I could drink here. Those exorcists. Whenever we use exorcists, it does so much. Takes up a lot of mana. Same with consecration. I'm running out of mana. Crowd pummeler up. I need to make a Wetor up for pummeler so we can see when it's off cooldown. Supposedly people still use it in the Sunken Temple raid, so it's good we got it. They kind of just swap it on when the cooldown's completed. And then they swap it off when they, the speed burst is over.
Explosions! More explosions! I gotta have more explosions!
Poison bounce. should be GG. He did so much more damage with his exorcisms. I think he just has runes that I don't. Power depleted, his legs dropped, guys. Rolling those off right now. We want this, though. Thermoplug's engineering notes so we can get the neck. Thermoplug's rocket cleaver dropped. Two-handed axe. 29 strength, 12 stamina, 44.2 damage per second. Not bad. And the domesticated attack chicken. Well, at least your domesticated attack chicken. That will fight for you for 1.5 minutes until defeated. The chicken we actually want. It's better than the other chicken we had. We rolled a 20 on the Thermoplug's engineering notes. Penguin rolled 100. So I guess Penguin's getting those notes. But the trinket we want, because we don't really have a second trinket. The carrot on a stick doesn't work because of anybody wants that cleaver. We don't want the cleaver. We just want the CG sword. We'll just stick with the crowd pummeler. He just gave it to me. Thank you. Okay, we want this. 95. Oh, we didn't roll 9. We rolled a 17. Damn it. Signal Duder rolled a 95. I think he's going to get it. So that's too bad. We didn't get any gear that we wanted. It is what it is. I wonder if there's anything else that dropped. Here's the other loot here. Devilish Dark Vision Girdle. Not a bad waste. 4 stamina, 4 intellect. Improves your chance to hit with all spells and attacks by 1%. 24 attack power. I wonder if we have that belt. Yeah, we do. And then there's a schematic, Craftsman's Monocle. It's an engineering schematic for a cloth helmet. And the prototype parachute cloak. It's kind of cool. Back 32 armor, 12 agi, 4 stamina. Reduces your fall speed 10 seconds. I might roll on that just for fun. Thing is, if you're an engineer, you get that, don't you? You just have parachute cloak. Not sure if they had that in Classic. I know they have that in Wrath of Lich King and the Burning Crusade, but I'm not sure if Classic Era has that. I'll roll on that for fun. See if we get it. No, we didn't get it. Cloudsog rolled a 79. We rolled a 53. Alright, so I guess we're done here, guys. That was fun. Now it's time for us to get some new abilities. And we probably should join a guild, I think. Raids in a guild usually are a little better than pugs. But we could check out a pug. Thing is with pugs, sometimes people just leave them randomly. Kind of toxic. But yeah, shout out to German the Tank for making the group. Did a great job leading it.
The light be with you, adventurer. How can I help you?
Look at all the abilities here. So we got Holy Light rank 7, Redemption rank 4, Heal of Wisdom rank 2, Blessing of Light rank 2, Consecration rank 4, Flash of Light rank 5, Holy Wrath, nice, rank 1. Sends bolts of holy power in all directions, causing 362 to 428 holy damage to all undead and demon targets within 20 yards. Lay on Hands rank 3, Seal of Light rank 3, Seal of Righteousness rank 7. Blessing of Sacrifice we got now. Places a blessing on the party member, transferring 45 damage taken per hit to the caster, lasts 30 seconds. Players may only have one blessing on them per paladin at any one time. I think this is for healers like Holy Paladins. They put it on the tank. Reduce damage. Fire Resistance Aura rank 2. Devotion Aura rank 6. And Divine Shield Bubble rank 2. and Retribution Aura rank 4.
Safe travels.
So there we go, guys. We spent around 30 gold on all of our abilities, but now we have them all. And that is going to be the end of today's episode. We hit level 50, but that is not the end of our journey on the Paladin. We will now be attempting to go and defeat the Sunken Temple. But it's going to take a little bit of preparation to do that. We'll be doing more Zul'Faraks. Probably check out the Blood Moon event, Stranglethorn Vale, and also some more incursions as well. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.